Purse Diva coming at you today with the 5 luxury items tag. This is a tag that was started by Jerusha Couture, and I know it's going viral all over YouTube, and I'm probably a little bit late to the game, but I decided to jump in on the fun, and I want to thank Lady B for tagging me to do this video. So thank you for the tag, girlfriend. And if you're not familiar with the tag, make sure you check out Jerusha's video. I'll link it below. And basically, these are 5 must-have luxury items that you have personally in your collection that you can't live without. I've watched a few of these videos and I've noticed that there are similar items in each video. So I tried to really think about items that were different. So hopefully this video will be helpful to you guys to see some things that are a little different. The first item or items that I'm gonna recommend are planners. And I actually have 2 Louis Vuitton planners. I have a PM and I have an MM planner, and I use my PM almost every single day. This goes in my purse, so this is definitely something that I can't live without. It's every appointment, every birthday, everything that I need is in here. And so this one I definitely recommend. The MM I use more in my office, and I have note paper in it. I actually don't use this for a calendar at all, but it's very useful for me for jotting down notes, you know, staying organized. I keep business cards in here, try to keep important info in here that I'll need to access. They each serve a different purpose, but either way, I would definitely recommend having a planner. This is one of my favorite things, favorite luxury items, and I would highly recommend a planner. So the next item is actually a category, and this is jewelry. So the must-have in this collection can be anything within the category. First thing I'm suggesting is a watch. Just picked up this beautiful Michelle watch, and I absolutely love it. It's definitely not a cheap ticket item, but in the luxury world, I feel like you should have, you know, really a nice piece of jewelry, and a watch is a great way to go because it's something that you'll use every day, and it's a statement piece. It looks beautiful on your arm. It's considered jewelry, but it's also very useful. So a watch could be a great choice for this category. I also have some other pieces here to show you. So I would suggest, if a watch is not your thing, maybe having a really beautiful ring in your collection. This is a Louis Vuitton nanogram ring, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Now I will say this is actually a costume jewelry piece. It looks so pretty on your finger, and you know, it's just a really nice item to have in your luxury collection. So that could be an option. And then also having a luxury necklace is definitely a nice option, and it's something that can go with anything, as well as all of these pieces. These all are very versatile pieces because they can go with just about anything you're wearing, and so I would recommend possibly having a necklace in your luxury collection. Or I also have a bracelet that matches, and this would also be a great item to have. I would suggest having at least 1 luxury jewelry piece in your collection. And so go with the one that works best for you, that you'll get the most use out of, because these are certainly not low ticket items. They're a little higher priced, and so you want to have something that's going to last you for a long time so that you're not just wasting your money. So the next item may come as a bit of a surprise to you. Many of you know that I picked up a beautiful classic Chanel mini flap for my 40th birthday almost 2 years ago when I went to Paris. That did not make the cut for my 5 must-haves. I actually decided to go with this beautiful vintage classic Chanel, and the reason is because I think it's a must-have in your collection if you're a luxe lover, to get a vintage piece in your collection. And this is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favorite bags, and it's so versatile because it is classic, it is vintage, and it can go with just about anything that you wear. And it's got that beautiful gold hardware, beautiful chain, and the quilting is no longer puffy, but it is definitely still beautiful and draws your eye, you know, right to it. And so I would highly recommend having a classic Chanel piece You know, even I would go as far as even to say having it with the gold hardware, because I feel like this is quintessential Chanel. Yeah, I would suggest having a beautiful black classic piece in your collection. So the next item, I know that it won't surprise a lot of you that I'm choosing this item, and I take it with me everywhere I go when I travel. It is my favorite Louis Vuitton piece in my collection. It is the Nice BB. I highly recommend this for all your travel needs. This is such a great piece. It is absolutely gorgeous, first of all, and then I love the size of it. I love the gold hardware. I love the monogram. I love the vachetta. Look at the handle, it is so cute. And I know a lot of people have even, you know, dressed this up and made it into a handbag. And I actually carried it to Wendy's first birthday party almost 2 years ago now. And I love it. It is the perfect travel piece. You can fit so much in here. I've actually done an unboxing on this, but I will show you. It has so much room inside. It is so deep, and it's got pockets, and it's got that nice lining to it where you can just wipe it clean, and it is just the perfect travel piece. But the nice thing about it is if you are not able to carry a lot of items with you when you travel, then you can also use this as a purse. It can be used as a great little piece to carry on a flight with you. You could throw snacks in here, drinks in here, and you don't have to worry about it if it spills. It's such a great piece. So I highly recommend, in particular, this, the Nice BB. It's just the perfect travel companion, so I highly recommend it. And final must-have that I'm going to recommend is a tote. And the reason I'm recommending a tote bag, and especially a tote bag that has a closure at the top, is the Palermo GM, in case you're not familiar with it. But I would highly recommend this because, number one, the perfect travel size. It is very comparable to a Neverfull GM size. It's probably just a little bit smaller, but it's also the perfect handbag size too. It's kind of in between. So it can be used daily, you know, if you're somebody like me who likes to just throw stuff in your bag, it can be used, you know, as a daily handbag, or you can use this for traveling. Perfect for taking on the plane, throw in some magazines, some snacks, a sweater, a pair of flip-flops, or some socks. So if you're somebody who has small kids and you have to throw stuff in your bag for the kids, snacks, you know, this time of year, sunscreen, extra diapers, this is the perfect size. So I highly recommend having a really good size luxury tote bag in your collection. This is no longer being made. However, you can find this on the pre-loved market, which is where I found it. And I did a video on loving my bags, and I cleaned up these straps really nicely with that, so I will link that below in case you haven't seen that video. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. It doesn't have any feet on the bottom, but it is the perfect size bag. You do have the option of having a strap here. However, I do not use the strap. I like it with just these handles instead. But you do have that option, and then it has so much room. It's just got a ton of room. It's got pockets galore, and it's very deep. I mean, I can get my whole arm, half of my arm can fit in this bag, and it's secure because it has a zip closure. You don't have to worry about, you know, somebody sticking their hand in there and grabbing something out of it. It is the perfect size bag. Those are my 5 luxury must-haves, and so I hope those have helped you if you're considering, you know, any of those items for your collection. And if you have any questions or would like a review on any of these items, please leave that in the comment section below. I don't know who has done this tag and who hasn't, so I'm going to say anyone who hasn't done this tag, please feel free to do it, and make sure that you let me know in the comment section below so I can check out your video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when I upload, as well as follow me on Instagram at PurseDiva38. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks for watching.